call criteria. Did you read it? Well, it's just it was really as crude as we just wanted to get into.
There seems to be something different about it, and then maybe more difficult to treat. They end up in higher numbers in research and so on. I think it's quite interesting.
So this is an important study because it's in an area where there's great patient need, and that is treatment-resistant depression. That is patients who have failed at least 2 and sometimes as many as 4 previous treatments. The treatment we're trying to employ is psilocybin, COMP360. That's a crystalline synthetic form of psilocybin, which we give as a single administration to patients with psychological support. And we have followed them up after this treatment for up to 12 weeks. Treatment-resistant depression is difficult. It's basically about the limitations of our current treatments. It's also about the difficulty of living with depression because the condition is often quite chronic. And there's a great deal of unmet need. It's estimated about 1/3 of patients who present with depression may end up having relatively treatment-resistant depression that maybe require the kind of extra efforts that we're innovating here.
You don't need to do anything, just keep your head nice and still. Is that okay?
I think the way in which we see it working is that it provides the springboard to actually go into a phase 3 program. And that's the key thing, that we have sufficient confidence in what we've discovered, and we think it's sufficiently convincing, hence the publication in such a high impact journal, that this is the springboard for going to phase 3, which requires bigger studies that really are definitive, and which will also give us a clearer view of how we treat people in the long term.
It's like a sort of amplifier of mental processes. There are some characteristic effects like misperception, so things can start to look strange. Your sense of time can slow up or speed up or slow down. You can get strange sensations going through your body and strange experiences, emotions, bodily sensations or memories from the past that you may have long forgotten. All of these things can come up. And the idea with psilocybin therapy is to be curious about those, to be open to those, and to be willing to go to the dark places in your mind where you might find a little gem of insight about why you might be feeling the way you're feeling.
I think this is an exciting finding. It's easily the biggest study of its kind so far. Okay, we need bigger ones to come, but it is the biggest. It's very, very clearly statistically significant, which is exciting, and it offers a new avenue to treat patients with considerable unmet need. That is great. It's been difficult to develop these drugs because there was their illegality. They were not available to doctors. So there was a lost generation or even two when they were simply not used in man by medical profession. So we've got a lot of catch up to do, and we are part of that catch up, and I think we've done pretty well with it.
In 2018 to sort of plan the design of the study, and 2021 was also, of course, when we read out, because it only took a couple of months to work out what it was. But it was during COVID,